Over the last several months, I've been using the Rode Wireless Pro for all my wireless needs, and it has hit those needs. It has met my needs. And I can't believe it because I had to tell my wife that I have found a device that fits inside of me perfectly. I'm not sure if she understood what I was talking about. This has been a great microphone, and recently Rode reached out to me and said, Jared, maybe you've already reviewed it, maybe you own it, but would you be interested in receiving our Rode Wireless Pro to kind of talk about it? And I had the reaction that most people would have when Rode reaches out to you out of the blue. Yes, my response was yes. But after I received it, I decided to not open it. I decided that I need to get back to this community because we just hit 10,000 subscribers on this channel. That is something to celebrate for. So today, I am going to tell you how you can qualify to get this bad boy. And no, you don't have to wait like 3 months. I am going to let you know in about a week and a half who the winner is of this. You just have to be a subscriber. There will be some other rules that I will go over after this review today, but somebody is going to be getting the Rode Wireless Pro, and it's going to be epic. Epic. So quick disclaimer, Rode did send this over to me. This is not a sponsored video. They did not give me any money. They did not even give me really an obligation and say, make a video and we need to see it. They have no idea what I'm going to say about this. Now, also another disclaimer is that Rode is not sponsoring this giveaway at all. So at the end of this video, I'm going to go over the details on how you can qualify. And yes, the drawing will be on July 1st. Actually, I'm going to change it to July 4th so we can celebrate Independence Day with an awesome mic giveaway. And you do have to be a subscriber. So definitely do that. But let's get into the video. We're going to talk about the specs, get into details. We're going to go into my driveway, go and look at how it operates outside with the signal and with wind. Let's do it. Now, you're going to have two cases that this comes with. One is going to be the Wireless Pro that does have the transmitter, or I should say the receiver and the two transmitters right there. And it's also a charging dock as well. Then this one is a little bit lighter. This is going to hold all your little additions, your peripherals, your dead cats, and your microphones, which here are the microphones right now. So you can have this lav mic attached to it directly. If you wanted to use the transmitter just as a mic only, you can do that. It has the built-in mic. But if you want to have a lav mic for a little bit more professional look and feel and possibly sound, you would just put that in there. And then there is a locking little mechanism in there. So it can't be pulled out. It is nice and secure. And then you can hide this and then fasten this to your subject. And just to give you an idea, this is what it looks like. You want it to face outward. This is where the microphone is. That is not where the microphone is. So you would just click this on facing outward and it would go right into the shirt. And you can put a dead cat on it or a little mic muff and protect it from any kind of wind or plosives. So you can connect it to your phone or you can connect it to your tablet. And in this case, it is the iPad M4 Pro that I have. Yes, there will be a review shortly. So it is connected by USB-C to the case. The case is nice and hard, but soft inside to protect it. And so you've got your receiver and the two transmitters right there. All you have to do is then just go into the Rode Central app, and it will also tell you if it is up to date. So in here, you can check out the battery. And as you can see inside of the app, you can change it. Look, I named this Hoyman. I also named this one Mic 2 and Mic 1. I'm very original. The version of software for firmware is version 1.3.1. That is the latest one. It's nice on a tablet. You can again do this on your phone as well. There are a little bit more settings and options on your PC that you'll be able to do as well, where this preset comes in. So the preset I have here is R6. Even though I have the R6 Mark II, it's going to be the same preamps that are built into it. And then the R7, which is actually going to be the same preamps as the R6 or the R6 Mark II. And so it's telling me in here that -6 dB is where it should be. And then on my camera, you want to go all the way to 0 with your mic level and manual, and then up it by 4. You have the option of plug-in detect. You can have that off or on. I just leave it on. We have auto merged. So on merged, you can actually have both of these just merge into both the left and right channel. You can also do split. So then one of these will go into the left channel, the other one will go into the right channel, and you can change it up as needed. I like to just do the merge and then also record internally on the 32-bit float. So in case it did not work out really well, I can then sync in the 32-bit float and use that as needed. And then again, you do have time code. So you can sync in time code as needed. Okay, and then when all your settings are the way you want it, all you have to do is hit apply, and then it will apply to that. Then you can manage your mic 2 and your mic 1. If you wanted to rename it, you can just go right in there and then rename it as needed. Also with the mics, you can have manual record when you click on the button on your transmitter, or you can have it always recording the moment it comes out onto the dock. So then it's backup right there. And there is a low pass frequency. Off is the default, 75 Hertz and 100 Hertz. I have been doing 75 Hertz. That just makes my voice a little bit more crisp, not as deep, but in post-production, I can always change that. I really don't know what is best. I've always been playing around with this and I don't know what I like the most. So I kind of keep it just at the 75, just to be on the safe side. And I can always boost that bass in post. And again, here is time code. In time code, you can decide if it's going to be 23.98, a clean 24 frames per second, 25, 29.97, and decide I'm always filming at 23.98. So I just leave it at that. I automatically put on time code. Even though I don't use time code, I thought, well, I better be in the habit in case I ever utilize something like the R5C in the future that utilizes time code, then I have that option. And again, just to go back to the presets, I do have the R6 on there. You can go into a manual setting. So you're changing the dB there. You're just going -18. It can go all the way down to -30. Now, you're not able to bring in these presets directly from a mobile device like the iPad or your phone, but on your desktop PC or your laptop, you actually go into the setting and you can look up your camera and add that on there, which is really nice. And it'll tell you exactly on their website how to set your specific camera for the manual audio settings. I can also go in here right now and I can hit this button and change it. See, it says R6. I can change it to the Rode setting, or I can change it to the R7. All right, we are using the Rode Wireless Pro transmitter all by itself because it does have a built-in microphone, which is nice. If you do not want to hook up a lavalier to it, you don't have to. This is a quick, easy thing to do. A lot of creators will do this. I do it on the go. I don't use the lav mic as often, but I do use the lav mic when it comes to professional work. Now, there is a lot of ambient sound. You have on here what is called like a dead cat, and what that does is any wind coming in, you won't hear that whoosh sound at all. It will deaden that. Since it is directional, you won't hear as much as the ambient sound back there. There's somebody mowing the lawn. I'm so used to doing my lens test this way, where we're working on focus and everything. If you're curious, it is the R6 II. And I have the 14-35 at f4 with an ND, variable ND filter on there as well. And it is just at a standard profile, not log. I don't want to spend forever trying to grade this. Just want you to see what it sounds like with this on. And you can tell what tracking is like because I keep walking around. So I'm not doing an internal recording of the 32-bit float right now, but I will be testing that out shortly. and you will know what that's like compared to when it's recorded directly onto the camera. And while we're out here, might as well just test out the wind with the just the transmitter all by itself. So let's pick it up a little bit. And how does that sound? Is it pretty obvious? It can be distracting. So having the dead cat obviously outside is a good idea. If it is dead calm, then you're fine. What I like about the Rode Wireless Pro lavalier mic that it comes with is it has a locking mechanism right here. So if this gets tugged, if a client is moving around, it will not come out. It is small. This could fit in your pocket. You could feed it under a shirt. So that is nice. Do you notice a difference with the lavalier mic compared to the just the transmitter all by itself? If you do, let me know in the comments below. I'm always curious if it's just me. I think there is a difference. And it's subjective because sometimes I like the transmitter all by itself more, and sometimes I like this. This is the lavalier mic, pins in really well. And yes, so if I'm over here, you probably can't hear it as much. So you do want it pinned right underneath, and you would hide this. And when it's indoors, it's such a small microphone, you won't even notice it that much, which is really nice. And obviously, if your audio is not set properly, internal recording is definitely recommended because you can always get that. But right now, a windy breeze just came in, and the dead cat should be doing what it's supposed to do, and that is deaden the wind sound so you don't have that whoosh going on. There's a lot of wind noise going on right now, and people mowing the lawn. So you just let me know if you notice any of this. Here's a huge breeze. We'll go in right here. All right, so the dead cat is off right now, and see if the breeze picks up again. And you can tell what it's like. So here, I think there was like a wind tunnel right about here. There we go, there's some wind. So this is what it's like with wind. So here's another bonus. There's a link below, and if you click on that link, you're going to be able to download the 32-bit float file that I created, where you can play around with this. If you have DaVinci Resolve, you can do that, or Audacity, or anything else that does audio editing that lets you work with 32-bit float. And so these are free to download. You can play with these files and see if it is good for you. Also, there is an affiliate link below. So if you decide to not wait to see if you're a winner, definitely use that. It helps support the channel and makes me feel good about myself. So here are the simple rules to qualify for this giveaway. First of all, this might tick some of you off. You have to be in the US. So in America, you have to be there because shipping prices are ridiculous. Now, if this giveaway goes really well, maybe I will broaden it to the whole world eventually, and I'll do something like that in the next giveaway. But this is my first giveaway. Never done one before. Also, you have to leave a comment below. Hashtag Rode Wireless Pro. I just kind of made that up on the spot, but I could search that with the software that's going to choose who the random winner is. So hashtag Rode Wireless Pro. And if you want to add anything on that, on how you would utilize it, yeah, go ahead. I will share that. I am not going to charge anybody for shipping and handling. So if I reach out to you, you are the winner. I'm not going to say, hey, you owe me this. So don't fall for any of those scams out there. I'm not going to make you spend any money on this. It is a free gift for me, and I don't do those things. The other thing is, in good faith, if you already own one of these, I would say don't put your name in there for the drawing. But if you have a few hundred subscribers, 0 subscribers, or 1 million subscribers, I don't care how many you have, you will qualify for this. If you don't have it, go hashtag Rode Wireless Pro. And you will be part of that drawing, because I don't care how many subs people have. If you don't have it, you should have the opportunity to win it then. And again, if you are outside of the US, I am willing to do another drawing to broaden it, but I really need to know how this drawing goes first and how this video's, success. Oh, and you probably want to follow me on Instagram, because that's pretty much how I'm going to contact you. Now, by the time it's July 1st and this video doesn't have that many views and there's only a few people that put their name in that want to be part of this drawing. Well, good for you, because I'm still going to draw. It doesn't matter if it's like 50 views on this video or a million views, which I'm pretty sure it won't be a million. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. You're bored. You are bored. You stayed to the end. That means you're going to watch one of these videos because you're a noob. You are on the crazy train now. There's no going back.